Good day everyone, my name is Charles Hill G. Espinosa from English 2B, and today I'm going to discuss about the contemporary literature stories. So here are some reasons of how contemporary literature stories are different from traditional literature stories. First is that contemporary literature stories has different audience and authors. Second, it has different content. And third, it has different form of literature. In the traditional literature stories, almost every literature is only limited for people in high class, meaning that previously, literature is not given to the uneducated people. However, the present day, the authors and audience of literature are now also given to the commoners regardless of their gender, age, race, ethnicity, or disability and ability. Contemporary literature stories has different elements and contents. Unlike traditional literature, contemporary literature has more options to the contents in their stories. For example, is the characters. The characters are now not only limited to the protagonist and antagonist, as there are round, flat, static, dynamic, and supporting characters. The setting in the stories are now almost have specific time, date, and location. The themes of the stories also now have complicated themes. And also, the contents of contemporary literature are almost reality-based stories. Contemporary literature stories has also more than two forms of literature. In our current time, people are absorbing literature not only by word of mouth or writing. We are also now taking literature through the visual and audio means, such as watching videos and listening to music. Here are some examples of contemporary literature stories. The first is The Paper Menagerie by Ken Liu. This story is about a boy who lived with his Chinese father and white mother. The boy loved creating origami with his mother. One day, his classmate made fun of him because of his culture. Ever since that day, he started avoiding his mother until their relationship deteriorated. One day, his mother died, and he found a lot of letters in the menagerie his mother made for him. These letters contain the struggles of his mother she cannot tell. The next story is titled A Thousand Years of Good Prayers by Yi Yun Lee. This story is about a man, Mr. Shi, who visited his recently divorced daughter. He befriended an old lady even without having the ability to communicate. His daughter refused to talk to him. At one point, he confessed to his friend that decades ago, he was demoted from being a rocket scientist due to refusing to acknowledge to have emotional affairs with his co-worker. This issue has been kept a secret as mandatory even to his wife. The last story is titled All Summer in a Day by Ray Bradbury. This story revolves around a girl who lives in Venus. Since it is 5-year non-stop rain in Venus, the sunlight shines for 2 hours. After those 2 hours, the 5-year non-stop rain starts again. Among the group of children, a girl has seen the sunlight once when she was 4 years old on Earth. However, this makes the other kids to be mean to her and isolate her. When the sunlight shines again, the children rushed outside while the girl refused to go out and instead stay in the closet. After the sunlight disappeared, while walking back to the room, the children reminisce their enjoyment of the sunlight. After returning, the children are afraid to open the closet to which the girl stayed the whole time. So that's it for my discussion. Thank you for listening and have a good day, everyone.